Got to bed kind of late last night. Met a friend named Casey. He invited me to his little birthday party. Sang a few songs. That was fun. At a little bar. Didn't get to bed till like 1 though, so we'll see how that goes. My goal today is to get to Gackle, North Dakota. So it's another 100 miles today. I'm leaving a little late, so we'll see how that goes. So I hear that it's flat past the Missouri River, but I'll believe it when I see it. We'll see when we get out of town. Well, everybody says it's like flat, but I think they're like judging flat by like in a car flat. Or like any kind of long hill is still a hill. And it takes a long time to climb up it in a bike. I think I have enough water and food until the next supply. So I'm just I kind of want to get out of town and get on the road before I stop anywhere. So yeah, if I see anything interesting, I'll let you know. I'll check in later. Okay, I found my psychopath. There's a lot of little groundhogs living on the side of the path. They chirp at me and then they jump into their little holes. Stopped here for lunch. About 43 miles today. It's really hot. I don't think I'm gonna make it to Gackle. I'm still like 60 miles away and tired and hot. I loaded up with water, had lunch, and downed a whole bunch of fluids at lunch. And it's really hot. I don't think I'm gonna try and push all the way to Gackle, so I'm gonna stop in a little town that's slightly off route called Napoleon. And the lady at the convenience store suggested I do that too. Yesterday was a long day, and I don't think I could push it that far again today. Because of course, it's not flat. And some of these hills are not fun. So that's the goal. I'll either stay at a motel there or you can camp at the motels are full. You can camp at the city park there, so that'll make it a 70-something mile day, which is respectable. And then tomorrow I'm gonna make a real short day to Gackle because there's nothing after Gackle for another 70 something miles. So that'll push back my arrival into Fargo to Tuesday, which is okay. There's the town I'm heading for, Napoleon. 26 more miles. I'll be ready. Okay. I'll talk to you later. The sleepy little town of Napoleon. Yeah, I actually had a nice night here. I'm kind of glad I cut it short yesterday. Stayed at a nice campground, had a shower. There was like a little thunder shower last night. So my clothes that I was trying to dry didn't quite get dry, but it feels good. I rinsed out most of the salt. So continuing on to Gackle today. I think it's about 40 miles. Not a super long day, so I'm gonna enjoy it. Tomorrow's like a 70-mile day, and then Tuesday is a 60-something mile day to Fargo. I might take Wednesday off. So that's the plan for the next couple days. It's not super hot today, but it is humid. This little town's by a lake. The GPS says that we should be trending down for the rest of the map. So yesterday was really hilly. Really hilly and hot. And there was no way I was gonna make it to Gackle. No way. My mind was broken already. Especially if it's still another 40 miles away, no way. Okay. So, if anything cool happens or I see anything else, I'll check in. Catch you later. Ran into a guy going the opposite direction. He's gonna do a vacation in Glacier. His name was Tony. Nice guy. And he just came from Gackle too, from the bunkhouse. So he said it's a nice place, so looking forward to doing kind of a short day today, hanging out over there. I got a motel in the next town over, starts with an E, forget the name of it. For tomorrow, and then Tuesday on to Fargo. And probably take a rest day on Wednesday. So I was figuring it out. Tuesday would be, I think, day 30 for me on my trip. And that little schedule that I did for myself last year had me in Fargo on day 30. So I'm pretty much on schedule for that thing. That little thing I made last year. I didn't continue after that, so can't really gauge how my pace would be after, but I gotta look at the next map. It's really short. It's only like 2 days on the next map, so I think there's 2 different routes to take across Minnesota, so that'd be fun. Anyway, main reason why I turned the camera on so I could remember his name. His name is Tony. I told him to see Tracy at Sand Springs, and he said he's heard a lot about Tracy already from cyclists. She's famous. I told him to say hi from the Hawaiian guy that she saved. This is a nice little lake. I'm traveling fast enough so the bugs don't get me, so that's good. It's a nice day today. It's a little humid. It's not real hot. It's humid. And overcast. So that's good. Well, that's all I had for right now. Check in later. Well, I'm leaving Gackle early in the morning, 7:30. Stayed at the Honey Hub last night. It was really nice. I was able to take a shower, wash my clothes, feel nice and fresh. The only thing about Gackle is it's very small, and when I was here nothing was open, so there's no food. There's a small gas station right outside of town that I'm heading for right now to resupply, but there's really nothing here. But it's a good rest spot between here and Enderlin, because there are long stretches with no resupply here. So it's, at least you can get a rest. I was so happy I was able to wash my clothes. My clothes are getting really bad from all the sweaty days. So today I think it's 73 miles to Enderlin. I have a little motel booked there for tonight, and then off to Fargo tomorrow. And then that should complete this section of the map. And I went looking ahead at the next sections, and going out of Fargo, I have a couple of choices of a highway or a rail trail, and I think I'm going to do the rail trail. Going out of Fargo, because that'll be a nice change for the roads I've been riding on. So yeah. So a couple more days in North Dakota, and then into Minnesota. Hopefully this co-op is open so I can do something. It's really hazy. So hazy this morning. I hope that's not some kind of omen for what I'm in for today. But there's not a lot of resupply, so I'm really loaded down with water. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 liters of water. There's some little towns like off route a little bit where I can stop to get some stuff if I need. So we'll see how today goes. It's nice and cool this morning so far. 64 degrees. Nice morning for riding. Legs are okay. See if I can get them woke up. And if I see anything cool, I'll check back in. So, leaving Enderlin, North Dakota. It was a nice little stay at this little inn here. It was super great. It was a really pretty and nice day. Today's a kind of a short day, 50, I think it's maybe 60 miles to Fargo, and I'm taking a rest day. I think today's my last day in North Dakota. Heading to Fargo. It's a nice cool morning. Heading out, it's about 8:30, 67 degrees. Everybody says that I should expect the same kind of ride I did yesterday. So it should be a fun ride. It's a lot cooler this morning though. It's not as hot as it was yesterday. My little camera holder broke on me yesterday. I didn't realize how wobbly it was getting, and I thought that was like normal, but there was a little screw at the bottom of the base that was kind of working its way out, and finally yesterday on the highway it just kind of like let loose and the whole camera fell off my bike. The front's kind of scratched up, but I don't think you can really see it in the picture quality at all. But I was able to repair it last night, so it's nice and stiff, good as new again. But yeah, the Enderline Inn is really nice, and the people who work there are super sweet, and had a really nice stay there. So going to Fargo, I'm going to try to visit the bike shop there to see if they have if I can get the gearbox oil changed. I doubt it, but who knows. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, it should be a pretty fun day. It's not a super long day, so maybe I can, like yesterday, I probably should have stopped a little bit more than I did because I got here really early. I didn't realize how flat it was going to be. And I made really good time for the 74 miles, so I'm gonna kind of stop along the way if there's anything cool to look at. There's a lot of truck traffic on this road, but the shoulder's okay. So let's see how it goes. If I see anything cool, I'll catch back with you. Talk to you later. The lady at the motel said that they do a lot of sunflower seed processing here. I'm not sure where the sunflower seeds come from though. I haven't seen any sunflowers all the way across North Dakota. So maybe there are fields of sunflowers ahead. I see mostly corn and sugar beets. Corn's coming up nice though. And thankfully I haven't been experiencing any of the North Dakota winds I hear about. So that's kind of nice. There's like little gusts once in a while, like crosswinds, but no headwinds. But because there's no wind, you do feel the humidity a lot more. And it's really hazy today. And I noticed I had a sore throat yesterday, this morning, and I've been sniffling a lot on my ride, and I guess the air quality is really bad because of the fires going on up north in Canada. It blows the smoke down here, and that's what a lot of this haze is. I am, you really can't get away from it. But I saw in the news there's a big storm south of Fargo, kind of where I'm going to be riding on Thursday. So hopefully that'll clear up. But today's supposed to be nice and cool. Nice day for riding. Oh, here's the sunflower plant they were telling me about. I'll have to look it up. I wonder how they actually harvest the seeds. If they just bring the heads of the sunflowers in here and like shake the seeds out with the machine, or how does that work? Nice. It's very cool this morning. My fingers are almost cold, but I've learned to appreciate the cool mornings because the temperatures can get hot and humid in this part of North Dakota. So try to make the most of the cool weather when I can. The cows, like, whenever I ride by on my bicycle, especially if they can hear my bike clicking, they run up to the fence and kind of look at you. Cows are so inquisitive and delicious at the same time. I've been eating kind of crappy the last couple of days just because there's no place to get food on this route. Everybody eats at home, I guess. It's even hard to find a grocery store. The last grocery store I saw was, I think, in Bismarck. But you know, you can survive on a couple of days of convenience food store food, I guess. But looking forward to a nice lunch in Fargo when I get there. Estimating probably like a 5-hour ride out there. I left a little early, so my hotel room probably won't be ready, but I found a really cheap motel room in Fargo tonight. It was like $50 a night. It's like super cheap. So I'm gonna spend a rest day tomorrow there, and then plan my next piece of my route while I'm in the room. So I think I'm gonna be taking the trails alternate on the route. It looks like it's like 170 miles of rail trails, which sounds really fun to get off the road for a while, for a couple of days. Hopefully the air is better in Minnesota. This road is long and flat, and I have a headwind, so it's slow. It looks like in this little town ahead, I'm about 2 miles up, I'm gonna take a left turn. And I hope there's less traffic. This road kind of sucks. Because there's no shoulder. Right now there's a shoulder, but for the last 20 miles, there was no shoulder. And there's lots of truck traffic, both directions, which sucks, especially if you have a headwind. I just think I'm in a sour mood because I'm kind of tired. I'm ready for my day off tomorrow. and then rail trails for a couple of days, so finally get away from all this traffic. But I can say that I didn't see any tailwinds in North Dakota at all. Huge trucks. There's so many damn trucks on this road. I don't know what they're carrying, but so many trucks. I'm hoping this next road I turn off on is going to have less trucks, because I hate trucks. I'm at 27 miles, so I'm about halfway there. It's been kind of a slog because of this headwind. Just like pushing. There's no... It's hard to get a butt brake because you're pedaling constantly. And the smoke and stuff is just like killer in my lungs. Okay, if anything interesting comes along, I'll let you know.